Hello everyone, today we're going to be working on a problem from Chapter 16. James Coe borrowed $1,200 on a 90-day 11% note. After 15 days, James paid $200 towards the note. James made an additional payment of $150 40 days later. What does the final balance due in total interest for the U.S. rule? Use ordinary interest. So key things to note are that we're using ordinary interest, which means that we're going to be working with 360 days, not 365. Okay, so let's break this down payment by payment. After 15 days, James paid $200 towards the note. Well, let's calculate the effects of that payment on the note. We're going to take the principal of $1,200 and we're going to figure out the interest that has accumulated for those 15 days. So we're going to multiply by 0.11, that's the 11% rate on the note, times 15 over 360. All right, and that'll give us $5.50 of accrued interest over those 15 days. So another thing to note is here that James paid $200. Well, the payment, what happens with that is usually you take out the interest first, and then what remains applies to the principal. So we're going to take the $200 here, subtract out the $5.50, right, because that's the interest, and we're going to get $194.50. So this is what remains after the payment has been applied to the interest. So that will go towards the principal. So our old principal here of $1,200 will decrease by $194.50 to give us our new principal of $1,005.50. Okay? So now let's carry that new principal over. So we see here in line 3, James made an additional payment of $150 40 days later. Well, we're going to have to calculate that interest, right? So we're going to take the new principal, we're going to times the rate of 11%, and now we're going to multiply by 40 over 360, because you see here it says 40 days later. That's after the 15 days, right? So that'll give us $12.29. So the same deal here with the 150. The payment is first going to apply to the interest, and then what remains will apply to the principal. So we're going to take $150 here, subtract by $12.29, okay? And what that comes out to be is $137.71. Now we're going to take the new principal, or the old principal at this point, the $1,005.50. And we're going to subtract out $137.71 to get our new principal of $867.79. All right, so James didn't make any more payments towards this note, but the interest did not stop accruing, right, because it's a 90-day note. So now we have to calculate the rest of the interest that accrued for the 90 days. So we're going to take $867.79 here. That's our new balance. We're going to times the 0.11, the 11%, and now we need to figure out how many days are left of the note, right? So 15 days and 40 days are the days that have already passed. So we're going to take 15 plus 40, and that comes up to be 55, and we're going to subtract 90 from that. So that gives us 35 days left in the note. So we're going to take 35 divided by 360. All right? And that'll give us $9.28 of interest. So that we need to add that back to the principal here to get the final balance due. So we're going to take $867.79 plus $9.28 of interest to get $877.07 as the final balance. So the other part of this question is the total interest. To get that, we're just going to add all the interest for the 90 days. So first there's the 15-day interest of $550. We're going to add the 40-day interest of $12.29. And then we're going to add the last 35 days of interest of $9.28. And that'll give us total interest of $27.07. Thank you for watching the video. If you want more videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel at UAB Collat School of Business and like us on Facebook at UAB Collat Tutor Lab. Thank you.